టీ హబ్ దేశానికి ఆదర్శమన్నారు మ్యూజిక్ డైరెక్టర్ ఏఆర్ రెహమాన్. హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్న ఐఫా ఉత్సవంలో పాల్గొనడానికి సిటీకి వచ్చిన రెహమాన్ గచ్చిబౌలిలోని టీ హబ్ ని సందర్శించారు. అక్కడ పనిచేస్తున్న ఉద్యోగులతో, యువతతో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అయ్యారు. యువత ఆలోచనలకు టీ హబ్ కార్యరూపం ఇవ్వటం సంతోషంగా ఉందన్నారు. ఐటీలో రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వ పనితీరు బాగుందన్నారు ఏఆర్ రెహమాన్.
Welcome Mr. Rahman and Rasool to the Mecca of creativity. The Tea Hub is the largest incubator in the country, which has been put together by the government, and some amazing startups are currently incubating their ideas here, and many of them have already started making a very big mark in the world out there. So this is the new face of modern India, when some of the most creative, the brightest young people are brought in an atmosphere which sparks their creativity even further. So when all these companies choose to come to Hyderabad, the fact that these kind of institutions are located here is also a bonus for them. See, most of the large companies these days, they are interested in outsourcing lots of their R&D, lots of their ideational kind of a work. And if they get a platform like this readily available to them, they find it absolutely wonderful. And no other city has this kind of an organized approach towards encouraging startups as we have.
How much hard you work? Like Rasool was saying about hard work, the destination actually drives it. Like, where do you want to, what do you want to achieve, and will you be satisfied is the thing. So if I have a task, or if I have something to artistically to achieve, that drives me. If you create and then it could go wrong in many stages. It could go wrong in the mixing, it go wrong in the distribution, so you have to be responsible for that child. You have to be, it's like a child, and you should go out and where is it available, how are people listening to it, all these questions are asked before itself, and according to that we put all the hard work and make it amazing. And regarding classical music, when I keep hearing radios, if there's a void, immediately I tell directors, like, it's important to do something on raga based stuff, or take that. It's important to bring back traditions, and you should not shy away from that at all. Even in the West, you see classical music being used constantly in movies because of the quality. Not that they're doing a service to classical music, because of the inherent quality, the deep resource we have. And I do that now. I've used some kirtanas, I've used folk ideas, not ripping off, but but bringing a nuance of it, so people in this generation they don't have to listen to only trap music, but also our own classical music presented in a very dignified way. Because that's the time when you can think properly, and then you're out of your ego or any false imaginations, or and then you can work. Those are the moments where I really invest in improving myself.
We are one set of people, like we are constantly analyzing the relationship, how people are, how situations are in life, and how can we give the best experience to, even if it's the worst moment, how can we make it best as an experience. So emotionally affect you, and you also keep oscillating, and you come over with it. Family is the best, is the backbone of everything, I feel.
I think initially it was to do good music, and then it was to use the music to achieve greater things. Now we educate children, we educate musicians, aspiring musicians. I'm a filmmaker now, and do whatever to blur the lines of the separation, though walls are being built everywhere again to separate people. And how do you break these walls? So this is my mission. Usually when I can make a tune on the keyboard, it doesn't matter what language it is, but my mind subliminally keeps thinking about the language. If it's a Punjabi song, there's a kind of potency there. You can't do you can't do that. It has to be higher. And South Indian classical music has this thing where you can really go lower and still sound great. And then if you have Malayalam, they have a kind of nuance which is beautiful. It's phonetically interesting. And then if it's Telugu, the whole idea of composition changes, because all the kirtanas, all the beautiful compositions come to you think create an aura. I think aura. And I would say, and then if it's French, again, it's different. English is different. So I think your mind kind of analyzes that stuff and starts working. But I like the surprises. Sometimes when you compose for Tamil and it works in English, and sometimes you compose for English and it works in Tamil. That's what people find, oh, this is interesting. I never heard a song like this. We're always waiting for moments like that. Inna sona kyu Rabb ne banaya, inna sona kyu Rabb ne banaya, inna sona kyu Rabb ne banaya, inna sona kyu Rabb ne banaya. That's all. It's Punjabi, I don't know.